Guys, I know this is gonna be really shocking to hear coming from me, but Kagurabachi chapter 77 was so good. I know, really shocking development we have here from the Kagurabachi girl of YouTube. Found the Kagurabachi chapter to be another 10 out of 10. What? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I think we just get right into it because there's something I want to talk about immediately. Because right when I opened that chapter on Shonen Jump app at 11 a.m., who am I met with? My favorite character, Hakuri, squatted up. He said, like, he ate that. He knows he ate that too. I love him so much. I mean, I was a little offended by the text placement of the chapter title that's like no longer relevant, and then it's right next to Hakuri. Like, it felt like a little bit of a slap in the face, not gonna lie. But I know it wasn't intentional, but it hurt my feelings a little bit. But the spread itself, gorgeous, love it. Also, Kunishige in a color spread. This is Kunishige in color, at least in this new style, for the first time, I'm pretty sure. So, pretty cool, if no one's gonna say it, Dilf. It is interesting that it's the children with their dads. I know it's more about the familial theme in general, but I guess it is a little concerning. Samura's got another death flag. He's next to 2 dead people. Chapter 76 leaves off with Samura about to wash Hiruhiko, okay? And then chapter 77 begins by talking about phoenixes. Guys, I was shitting myself. This whole entire chapter, I was going through it. I could not, there was multiple times where I was like, I cannot flip to the next page. And it immediately started at the beginning because phoenixes, he's up against Hiruhiko and I know where this is going. Like, oh God. That was terrifying. And in hindsight, with the context of the end of the chapter, Samura really was right when he said, "You're powerless." Top 10 things that aged really poorly for me and Hiruhiko. Also, Samura left his eyes unhealed. Chihiro told us this, so I'm gonna be honest. In my last video, I was like, Samura healed his vision to wash Hiruhiko, like, we're so cooked, blah, blah, blah. Originally, when I read the chapter, I did not pick up that Samura healed his vision. I was just like, oh, like he opened his eyes, like his eyes were glowing, cool. But then everyone on Twitter was like, oh, he healed his vision, oh my gosh. So then I thought, oh wow, I was very media illiterate for a moment. But he didn't heal his vision. I would say I feel the need to flex on you, but I never took the stance really, like, oh, so he didn't and you guys are all wrong. I didn't say that. But like, I that's what I thought originally, because I was like, what about this really gives that, other than the fact that his eyes are glowing? My original, what I thought was incompetence was actually right. I just felt like sharing that, you know. This 3-way spread of like all of them, beautiful. Love it. The 3-way clash. Like, low-key, it's my favorite panel of the whole chapter, which I know a lot of people, I feel like, are not taking that stance because they're eating up the Phoenix dive one, which, yeah, definitely good. But there's something about this just 3-way, like 1v1v1 that I'd like, it's really satisfying to me. Like, I like the way they're all drawn. I like the way, like, all 3 swords combined together. Like, I think that looks so sick. Also, Chihiro and Hiruhiko look like they're low-key, like, working together. And, like, I know, like, they're not, because that's just the way, like, it's angled or whatever. Methinks, is this possible foreshadowing for the very far future? It is, because I say so. Hiruhiko redemption arc, baby, woo. I'm only half on that train. I think it'd be sick, but we're not talking about this. But, and you know what I mean, the possibility is always something you can always think of. That's where my brain went, of course, because we know this. We know I love Hiruhiko. Also, this panel is giving Tempest kick. I like us not getting that 3rd ability reveal yet. I think it saves something exciting for the future, since we already got 2 in a row. And that's just for Kumayuri, but we also have like Tobe Muni's powers and like all that. So there's a lot going on already. So I kind of like that we're saving one for the future. Creates an exciting moment for later on when there's already so much excitement going on right here. So I do like that choice. We got baby Hiruhiko, but at what cost? Because this panel is so haunting. It's, I can't even like describe it. Like, it's like, I don't like it. But it did lead to a lot of really cool fan art on Twitter. So I do appreciate that. Thank you, Hokuzono. Always, thank you for everything. But this panel is traumatizing. More so for him than me, I guess, but what you're gonna do. For some reason, Chihiro's like internal monologue and like thought process is so funny to me. And in this chapter that continues, because it's simple, but there's something so funny to me about him being, you've got to be kidding. like he's just so done. Like, I love it. Hiruhiko is batshit crazy. Like, these panels, I'm like, you are off your rocker at 18 years old. Someone put him back on the rocker. Like, we knew he was crazy, but like, his whole trying to beat Samura to only have Chihiro's attention, he looks insane. And he is. You gave me meaning. What a crazy thing to say. What a sad, but also, I know what you are. And when Hiruhiko said the name of the chapter, heart sank through the floor, because I was like, oh no. He said the thing. I can't go on. I can't move on from here. I couldn't do it. It was so bad. It was so bad. He's no longer relevant, boy. Pipe down. Pipe down. Zip that mouth shut. Because you just set yourself up so bad. And I was like, no. Obviously, this panel, so gorgeous. We've been over this. This panel's beautiful. I mentioned it earlier. Everyone's freaking out about it, which rightfully so. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Also, I love this panel. He looks so pretty. Like, he looks so pretty there. Also, with my pink filter over it, he looks so at home. Like, it's so... it fits him very well. But then after this, we get to the panel of Hiruhiko crying. It hurt my heart so bad. My poor baby. My baby. He doesn't deserve this. He's done a lot of bad things, we know this. But like, you know? Like, it hurts. It's sad. It really is. When you look at that whole situation, and like, I know it's funny, and like, I'm not gonna say I'm not liking tweets about it because it is funny. Kind of baking on Hiruhiko a little bit, like calling him like 0 for 3, like potential man. That meme going around is too good. In addition, I think these two things can coexist. It's coexisting for me, at least. I can enjoy those funny memes, but also be like, man, this is sad. I know he's done bad things, and like, it's just a sad situation he's in, that this was kind of his thing. Like, Chihiro's fight with him is like, literally, he said, like, you gave me meaning. Like, this is the first time he cared about something. And then Samura just destroyed his hard work, I would say, but he actually did the opposite. He fixed his hard work. It's just sad. It really is. His whole situation. I'm really curious to see how things go from here for him, because I think he'll be alive. I don't think he's dead. I'm thinking Toto's just gonna scoop him up or something, then they'll get out of there. But like, how do you deal with the aftermath of that? Because you just cared about something for the first time and then broke down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's such a interesting character work angle that you can go there. And I love character stuff, so I'm a Samura auntie this week for making Hiruhiko cry. DNI Samura. Also, I love this Chihiro panel. His little smirk. He's like, yeah, squaring up. I saw some people saying that they thought maybe that he used, I think it's Aki. Oh my gosh, wait, Chainsaw Man reference? Hello? Anyways, that he used, I'm gonna look it up now, because I'm gonna sound really stupid. If Kagurabachi. What is the fish power then? It's not Aki. What is the name of the fish? Oh my gosh, how embarrassing for me. Fish. Kagurabachi. What are the names of the fish? What the fuck? What are the names of the fish? Why can't... Names. What are the names of the fish? I'm gonna crash out. Akka. Okay. Is that the one that copies? Or am I just stupid? Yes, okay. So I was close, and I knew it was the right power. Okay. Sorry, I about crashed out for a second. I said, Aki, Chainsaw Man. No, the fish's name is Akka. I saw some people saying that they thought he might have used Akka to copy what Samura's doing, and that's why he's like smirking at the end, which I think would be hilarious. I do think he is smirking for some reason, either just that, hell yeah, it's just me and you now, or like, he's up to something. He's plotting something. He has had time to observe what Samura's doing against Hiruhiko, and maybe he can apply what he's seen to his now 1v1. I'm curious to see what he'll do. and how he'll handle everything, and really where this goes from here, because I was honestly not really expecting Samura to even like fight with Chihiro, to be honest. Like, I know it was like a 1v1v1, but like Chihiro's been helping his daughter for like a day now, and is literally like the reason that they reunited in the first place. And like, I guess maybe Samura didn't want that necessarily because danger, but I'm not expecting a full-fledged fight, to be honest. I think that while they're fighting, some things will start to make sense with context, with like Iori and all of that, and they'll kind of like come to an understanding and maybe stop. So between this fight beginning and then also Hiruhiko bleeding in the corner, that's a lot of blood. I'm curious to see where this will go in 2 weeks. It's a break week. And yes, of course, Shonen Jump is forcing Hokuzono to take a break, because why would he ever do it willingly more than once? It's a break week in this economy. Hello? Like, girl, the tariffs. I have some concluding thoughts. Hiruhiko Nation, we're cooked, but we can come back from this. This is gonna be a rough 2 weeks, fellas, but stay strong. We've got this. We will power it through, and eventually we will reap our rewards, probably in the far future, to be honest, but I think our stocks will pay off. Hiruhiko Nation is down, but Hakuri Nation? I guess it feels wrong to say that we're up, because this is literally just the first time he's even been pictured in like a way too long, like months. But I'll say we're so back, because we got him in color, and yeah, he's not in the chapter, but like Hakuri reference in the year of 2025. Good thing for me that I am a part of both nations, the Hakuri Nation and the Hiruhiko Nation. I mean, honestly, my loyalties lie with Hakuri. He's literally my favorite character. Dude, his little squat, everyone else gets to look super cool with their swords pulled out, and he's squatted up, and he doesn't even get his mask. He's just there. It's so cute. He's so adorable. Precious. Love it. And one last address to a nation. Aruha Nation. And now I have to do it every time now. We're so back. Shout out to the Aruha Nation, because eventually Aruha will come back, because he's gonna be alive. He's still alive. Woo, 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 woo. We rally, he's coming back eventually. 1 second, I'm gonna grab something. Oh, looky what I have, guys. Oh, looky what I have. Let me do a little... Look how gorgeous and chic. What did I... Look what I flipped to. Look what I opened to. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm filming this on the 28th. The book isn't even supposed to come out in America until the 6th, but my local Barnes actually had it out early this time. So they're catching on to the hype, clearly, as they should. I didn't realize how much I liked this cover until I saw it on the book, and I was like, wait. Volume 4 is my favorite cover. No bias whatsoever there. And that's the next one. Oh. Dude, when I get my claws on that baby, I will be a menace. Kagurabachi's peak, once again, this chapter was phenomenal. It always is. We know this. This was a big nail biter. I don't bite my nails. But if I did, yeah, this one was a doozy for sure. It was so grand. Very big scale. I feel like there was a lot of very big pages, which Hokuzono does amazing. So, yeah, this was a good one for sure. Really not looking forward to these 2 weeks without a chapter. Us Hiruhiko fans will be in rubble. We will be suffering. That's all I have for this video. I still have my re-uploads that are gonna be beginning of May that I'll get up from my other chapter videos that were in the different format. Look forward to those. I also have a couple other videos coming out that are not Kagurabachi related. So pull up if you want to see the Kagurabachi girl talk about other things, which means you should subscribe so you can see what I'm up to and other videos that I post. Comment down below, please. I love comments so much. They're my favorite. I love comments. Please, please comment. Like this video as well. I appreciate any support you have to offer. I have my socials as well connected to my channel if you want to check those out. I hope you have a great day. Go pick up volume 3 if you want it. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Chihiro. You should subscribe to Calcan. Hey guys, I just finished recording, but I just remembered I didn't call Sheba hot all video, and that just felt really wrong. So here's me saying that she was really hot. And I'm in the room with my sister, so if she wants to vouch or anything.
That's shameful that you
No! So you would...